Hi everyone, join us for sightseeing at some of the best and most affordable plots in Juja Farm, which is in Juja in Kiambu County. So we started off our journey in Ruiru Greek Towers and headed to join Thika Superhighway. Now at Ruiru, you will pass towns like Kehunguro, Kimbo, Toll Station, Kenyatta Road, and then from Kenyatta Road, you'll be on your way to Juja town. Just before you get to Juja, you pass the famous Juja City Mall, which is very popular in Juja. It has a lot of big stores like Naivas, and basically a lot of businesses, and it is a shopping mall, so it makes Juja even more popular. We got to Juja town, which is one of the fastest growing areas with amenities such as a mall, which I have talked about, that is Juja City Mall. One of the best universities is in Juja, that is JKUAT, and other good schools that are both secondary and primary education. Now, Juja town is also one of the places where Super Metro buses have heavily invested in terms of transport, in the transport sector, having buses ferrying people from town to Juja town and from town to Juja farm, where we are heading to see plots that are being sold by Topcare Lands Kenya. Now, once you're in Juja, we take a tarmac road that heads all the way. It stretches all the way to Juja Farm Center. From Juja to Juja Farm Center, shopping center. And as you can see, it's a very busy road. It has a lot of cars. Normally, even on weekends, you'll find jam kidogo hapo. So yeah, so it's a very busy road with a lot of public vehicles, private cars, bodas, pedestrians, people walking towards the areas of Masto, Juja Farm, Unandaine, Athi, Kwamurage. Now, those are just some of the areas that are around or are in the locality of Juja Farm. Then once you get to now Juja Farm has become one of the fastest selling areas, especially since the road was tarmacked. This has given investors an easy time because using this road, now people who have bought and are settling in now are using the road to ferry their building materials, that is building stones, cement, metals that are used for building. So yeah, this road has made it really accessible for people, for someone who is coming either from town, either from Thika, either from Juja. You can just board a car all the way to Juja Farm Center. That is for only 30 bob. That is when you're coming from Juja town. But when you're coming from town using the Super Metro buses, it is just 100 bob from town all the way to Juja Farm Center. Now, infrastructure, electricity, and water have become a good buying point for people either looking to build residential homes or for commercial building. Now, with the availability of a good tarmac road, of course it opens up an area, and of course amenities such as electricity, such as water, schools, hospitals, playgrounds zinafikia wakazi. So that has been a very beneficial factor to making Juja Farm more open and more accessible and more attractive to investors. Juja Farm Town Center, and is only right to say that this area is undergoing a very fast development with all facilities such as schools, churches, hospital areas growing very fast. Also, their plots are very affordable in Juja Farm because, for example, with Topcare Lands Kenya, we have plots that are ranging from 495,000 now all the way to 1.4 million. Now, that is also dependent with the proximity to Juja Farm Town Center. As you move further inside, then the prices go down, but just around town you'll find a very good plot for either commercial or residential for 1.4, 1.1, 1.3. Then we took the straight road ahead, which has a very nice Maram road. From Juja Farm, then from Juja Farm Town Center, you take a nice Maram road that is well accessible, just that it has not been tarmacked, that now takes you to the different areas that are in Juja Farm, which is from Munandaine. There are areas of Kwamurage, there are areas of Mukuyoine, there are areas of Athi. So once we took that straight road ahead, 2 kilometers only from Juja Farm Center, that is where we went to a project known as Juja Paradise that is being sold by Topcare Lands Kenya for only, which is the phase 54. Now from Juja Farm Town Shopping Center to only 2 kilometers from that area, then we drove right ahead to Juja Paradise project. Now this project, as you can see, it is well gated, it has electricity, it has water on site. The plots are well divided into plots of 40 by 90 plots, and these plots are well beaconed, so that just for boundary issues, so that you can know where your plot ends, and well fenced with, well labeled with colors that coordinate with the company colors, that is green and pink. And normally when you see green and pink, you will know that that particular project is being sold by Topcare Lands Kenya. The project is suitable for anyone looking to build a good residential home, or even a holiday home, or even commercial property, and especially if you get the commercial plots that are the ones that are at the front, the one that touch the road. Those plots are very good to build, for example, a commercial plots that you can build and rent out to people. We then drove from that particular phase, then we went to Athi. It's just a few kilometers from where we were, which the area, specifically the area that has that particular phase that is only 2 kilometers from Juja Farm, that area is known as Munandaine. So from Munandaine, just a few kilometers, you get to Athi Shopping Center. Now from Athi Shopping Center, as you drive to Athi Shopping Center, you'll see that Juja Farm is a place that is really growing, because once so many people have started building their homes, and others are building for investment, others are building hotels, this will open up an area. And once the Maram road has been tarmacked, then this area will be prone to very high rate of development. So we drove to Athi Shopping Center, and from Athi Shopping Center we went only 2 kilometers to find our the newest phase by Topcare Lands Kenya, that is Juja phase 57, going for 690,000. Now this phase is the newest phase with commercial and residential plots, and also for you who wants to only invest and maybe sell later, you can also purchase a plot at that phase. So that's the newest phase. You can see it is very similar with the 1.4 in terms of how we have fenced with the we have fenced with concrete posts, painted the company colors, which is pink and green, and also beaconed the project very well. We also have 9-meter wide access road. Now this access road is inside the project. Why the company has found it necessary to have access road is because, one, for sewer line, number two, so that for accessibility inside the project, assuming all the buyers will be buying for residential purposes to build their homes. So, and if they have cars, then you'll need an area where one car can be passing towards, headed right on, another one coming towards the gate. So the 9-meter wide access road is a provision given to all the projects by Topcare Lands Kenya. So we have come to an end of the end of our tour to Juja farm, specifically to Topcare Lands Kenya projects. We have seen Juja Paradise Phase 54, that is a prime project. We have also seen Juja Phase 57, which is also in a very good area, just 2 kilometers from Adi Shopping Center, and selling at 690,000 cash offer. Join us today for a site visit to our projects. We have other projects in Juja farm. We have one that are going for 1.3, others going for 1.1. We have 495 in Athi, we have 595 in Mokoyoni, we have 695 in Kwamurage. You have no excuse, Juja farm. You have no excuse to say that maybe you do not have a place to settle, or you cannot find a good and potential place where you can set up good commercial plots to rent out. Juja farm is surely the place to be. In the next 1 or 2 years, this place will have really grown, and it will have really developed. So we are inviting you to Topcare Lands Kenya to invest with us and get yourself a plot at Juja farm.